How does our body digest and absorb carbohydrates? We all know that carbohydrates are one of the main food groups consumed by everyone on the daily basis. For this reason, it is very crucial to understand how they are digested in our body and the roles of our glands and organs that play through this process. Now imagine it's 7 p.m. and it's time for dinner. You start off your dinner with a fresh cold salad and then eat your delicious pasta with marinara sauce. As you take in your first bite and start chewing, your salivary gland will secrete an enzyme known as salivary amylase, which begins the digestion by moistening the food, making it easier to swallow. Now, chew the food is referred to as the bolus. The bolus then passes through the esophagus, then through the lower esophageal sphincter into the stomach. The stomach secretes hydrochloric acid, which helps break down the carbohydrates further. As the bolus mixture turns into a frothy liquid known as chyme, it is now moved to the next organ, which is the small intestine. The small intestine is where most digestion occurs. The pancreas releases an enzyme known as pancreatic amylase, which further breaks down the small polysaccharides into disaccharides. Saccharidase, enzymes like maltase, sucrase, and lactase, which are found on the surface of the small intestine cells, hydrolyze the disaccharides into monosaccharides, which are glucose, fructose, and galactose. After digestion process is done, our body starts the absorption part where glucose and galactose enter the small intestine lining known as villi through active transport, which is a process that requires energy. And fructose is absorbed through facilitated transport, which does not require ATP. Then these monosaccharides are transported into the liver through the portal vein. In the liver, glucose is used by most cells in the body for energy. Now, within 1 to 4 hours after a meal, all the sugars and most of the starches have been digested. Only the non-digestible carbohydrates remain in the digestive tract, which brings us to the digestion of fibers. Now, as we all know, unlike starches, dietary fibers cannot be broken down by digestive enzymes. As they stay in the large intestine, they attract water, which softens the stool, therefore preventing constipation. In the meantime, bacterial enzymes digest these fibers into short-chain fatty acid gas. Perhaps this is why we tend to get gassy after eating high-fiber foods like broccoli and beans. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and follow me on my other socials.